Do you like Adventure Time, and do you also like watching people draw art fight attacks? Because today I'm doing both of those and drawing people's Adventure Time OCs on art fight. My name's Lily, I'm an animator and illustrator, and I draw a lot of Adventure Time fan art. So I thought I'd switch it up and actually draw people's original characters instead. I searched under the tag Adventure Time on art fight and was pretty surprised to find that there was a ton of Adventure Time OCs. And the vast majority of them were princess OCs, which is good because I love to draw obscure princesses from Adventure Time. There is a ton of different princesses here, which I feel like would all fit into the show. We have Lamp Princess, Candy Corn Princess, Banana Split Princess, and also Frederick the rainicorn. Shout out Frederick. I'm super excited to draw these characters, and I hope you enjoy this speed draw process. And also, just so you know, I'm on Team Comedy, and my username is pinklilyg. Most of my characters on there are fruit girls, so feel free to attack me on art fight if you want. But yeah, feel free to put this on in the background while you're making your attacks or just drawing. And let's go straight to the speed draw. Alright, so here are the characters that people have gotten back to me with permission that I can draw them. And it turned out to be mostly princesses, except for this rainicorn guy named Frederick, which is a sleigh. So I have all of the credits to them underneath each image, but I'll also have it linked down below. But these princesses are so cute. These ones over here, these three characters are all from the same creator. So yeah, I loved this like banana split character design. If you know my Instagram and stuff, I draw a lot of like dessert themed girls, so I'm super excited to draw them. So this is the current lineup. So let's start off with this first girl up here. So this character's name is Princess Bubblefish, which I thought she was super cute. She looks like she'd be the princess over like the water nymphs and stuff. I might do a quick undersketch of like the whole composition quick, and then I'll go in and start doing the details. So I firstly went in with an undersketch, which I usually don't do. I usually just go straight into line art, and that's like the finished line art. But when I'm doing a composition like this with a bunch of different characters, especially when they're not my characters, I want to start to make sure that I'm getting the piece right and they're not going to be too squished in to the canvas. So that's why I put the undersketch in this time, just so I can map it out a little bit better than like my other fan art pieces that I'm winging. But yeah, so I didn't really do many attacks last year for art fight. I think I did like between 5 and 10 for the whole month, and I was good with that year, but this year I want to step it up and try to do as many as I can. So I thought this was going to be a good opportunity to get a bunch of characters in one piece. But yeah, like I said, I didn't really do art fight that much in the last few years, so I haven't really been up to date on like the controversies and stuff and people's opinions on mass attacks. And I've been on TikTok a little bit more and hearing people's opinions on how they really don't like how people do mass attacks, because apparently a lot of the time people put in like really low effort and try to squeeze them all into one piece of artwork, and that's to get a bunch of points for their team. So I'm trying to make sure that I get all of the characters' details here pretty accurate, and I'm actually doing them justice and putting in the right amount of effort. But yeah, I don't know, me personally, I don't really care that much about art fight like overall. So I don't know, the points don't really matter to me. I just want to pick out characters that I'm going to have fun drawing and ones that are going to help me improve. And obviously my favorite thing to draw is Adventure Time characters, so I'm really happy to be doing this piece. I think it's turning out really cute. For some reason I struggled a lot with like doing the rainbow part of Frederick the rainicorn. I don't know why I like couldn't count the stripes correctly. I'm not used to having to like do lines like that, so I was struggling a little bit there, but it's fine. But yeah, I've been trying my best to bookmark all of the mutuals that I have on art fight, all of their new characters, and I want to draw as many as I can in July. So if you're watching this, feel free to follow me. My username is pinklilyg, and I'm on Team Comedy. If you follow me, I'll definitely check out your characters and try to bookmark some and draw some. But yeah, I mostly just take art fight as a way to improve and draw characters that are out of my comfort zone. I say that as I'm drawing Adventure Time characters, which is what I always draw, but still. The other attacks and the other bookmarks that I have, I swear they're like not my usual type of characters that I draw. And I also just love the aspect of art fight that it's just gifting artwork to each other, and there's not like a need to really return it if you don't want to. I love that it's just completely up to you and you're just giving just for the fun of it. And it's also been really fun to look back at my other year's art fight attacks and just seeing the improvement and stuff, and just realizing how much easier it is to draw this year in comparison to last summer has been just really rewarding to see. So yeah, hopefully I'll continue to do art fight every year going forward, because I think it's a really great event for the community. So here's a finished piece with all the princesses plus Frederick. I really love how it turned out. I feel like the banana split princess took like the longest amount of time and the lamp princess took the shortest amount of time. The total amount of time this took was about like an hour and 45 minutes, so not bad for this many characters. Yeah, I love how cute this piece turned out. I definitely want to draw more Adventure Time characters for Art Fight. But let me know what you think about how this piece turned out in the comments, and subscribe if you want to. I definitely want to do some more drawing videos like this. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.